Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with little Gracie and Brandy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Gracie's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. This is only a part of her training, but it is a very important part of her training. The first thing that we want to take a moment to introduce is the training equipment that we're using. Brandy is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of that leash folded in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any adjustment that we give, and the only adjustments that we give is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. We're going to have several different collars to show you and explain how they work, and we're going to allow you to pick the one that you're the most comfortable with. Now Gracie is sitting very nicely at Brandy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Gracie heel. At this point, Gracie has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when you're walking with her. She shouldn't be dragging you down the street. She should be walking like a lady. She should be more paying attention to you than everything that's going on around her. And when you stop your feet, she's been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. And you see her look up at Brandy. She's very focused. If Brandy speeds up, she should do the same. She still sits when Brandy stops, and then if Brandy changes direction or slows down, Gracie should do the same. So it should make walking her a pleasure. And if it is a pleasure, then you want to walk her more. If she doesn't sit, you heard Brandy say, "No, sit." And she sat right away, so she forgot herself for a minute. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the sit stay. This is a command that you can practice anywhere in your home, most especially at doorways. All your external doors that lead to outside, she should learn to sit and wait for permission. Start out at about 30 seconds and slowly work up from there as to how long she's able to hold it. When Brandy returned back to her, she walked all the way around her, ended up back at heel, and at that point, Gracie expects to get another command. So when you stop back at those shoulders, you have to tell her what you're going to do next so that she knows, because there's several different things that you can tell her from there. Nice automatic sit. Brandy's going to leave her in another sit stay. She's going to back all the way up to the end of her leash this time. And don't rush through your commands. Make her hold them. This time, instead of returning back to her, Brandy's going to demonstrate the come on command. And she should come and she should sit. Because even though she's tiny, sometimes if you've got little relatives, children, don't necessarily want her jumping up on people to get attention. So we're teaching her that to get that attention that she wants, you have to sit. Even though she's little, we expect the same behaviors from the little ones as we do from the big ones. Brandy uses her name, she lightens her tone, and she has her come right in and sit. So everything is about teaching self-control, focus, maturity, attention span. It's just like kids. Now the next command that we're going to be demonstrating for you is the down from a heel position. So this is lay down. Brandy's going to use her left open palm straight down toward the ground, and the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stay, again, is best practiced right in the house. There's no distractions. When Brandy returns back to her, she walks all the way around her. She stops again at her shoulders, and she expects to get another command. And you're going to lengthen out your time and your distance on those down commands as well. And you notice that Brandy's correcting her for dropping her head. She should be looking up. At the very least, her head should be up. At the best, she's looking at you.
Down. Stay.
Perfect. So that is your down from a heel position. And Brandy can either return or she can call her. She calls her in. Sometimes she needs a little bit of a reminder. She's hearing the other dogs. Atta good girl. Good sit. Now the very last command, or what we probably would have worked on a little bit more in the next couple of days that she was supposed to be here, but since she's leaving a little bit early, we're going to attempt to show you a down from a distance. She does understand the concept. So Brandy leaves her in a sit stay and she turns to face her, and because she's just learning this, she's not going too far away. There you go. Not bad. That's your down from a distance, and again, you'll lengthen out your distance and your time on that command. Now, we have demonstrated for you all of this adorable little girl's formal on-leash obedience training. This is not all that she's learned. We'll have a packet of information for you and lots to go over when you come to get her. She's been a blast. We've enjoyed her. She's very, very intelligent. Housebreaking is spot on. I want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we'll see you real soon.